The following game is rated M by the ESRB. Greetings there, ladies and gentlemen. I am James Virgilis, and I'd like to welcome you back to Silent Hill. Oh yes. Okay, so, last time we went in the middle of nowhere. And we actually got a lot of plot, which I'll get into more probably in a bonus episode, because the plot of this game is just slightly a little bit crazy. But anyway, we found a key in a faucet here, which we can't seem to get out of, so we'll see if we can come back to that later. So let's continue. Alright, so that's the elevator into these things. Let's continue over here. It's locked. Okay, well, we're not going in there. It's locked. The word Ophiel is on the room, okay? Fair enough. Okay, so this is the way down. Maybe that would be good. Hagoth. Hagoth is on the door. Okay, so guess we're going down. Oh, I thought the music cut out. And apparently it's a classroom with some interesting artwork. Interesting. Well, there just seems to be one desk in here, and it seems to have writing on it. Go home, thief. Drop dead. Well, that's not very nice. Yeah. I wonder if this is possibly Alessa's desk. Maybe. Alright. Well, apparently we're in the hospital again. And we have... Ooh, we have some... I was going to say utensils. No, tools. We have a screwdriver. And some pliers. And, well, let's take a look at them. They don't look too great. Tools used to be worn in metal with wires. Rusted but usable. Okay. And, yeah, they're rusted but usable, so that's good. So, we have some pliers, so let's see if we can crank that key out of that faucet now. There. I just have to say the walls look kind of graffiti-ish. Alright, let's get this key out of here. Using those pliers, where is it? Use some muscle, Atari. Use some muscle. Alright. So we got the key. The key of Ophiel. I remember a door being labeled Ophiel around here. Where was it? I think it was this one. And even if you actually don't actually remember what door it is, if you look on the key, it actually has a symbol on it too. So just look for the door that has the symbol on it, and there you go. So yeah, we'll use the key of Ophiel. Alright. Well, apparently we're in the hospital still. We got a slab over there. Still written, so let's try to open some doors, which are jammed. We'll come back here later on. Alright. Actually, no, we'll do this now. We don't have to do it, like, right now. But, so we got a puzzle room here. So, apparently we got pictures with numbers on them, so let's take a look at them. So we have, looks like, scales that have 2. And we have a crab that's 10. We have a ram that's 4. And a fish with none. Okay, so what the hell does that mean? Well, yeah, well, obviously it's based on the zodiac, but more importantly, instead of having like a fantastic zodiac puzzle, it's as simple as how many limbs are on the actual creatures or things, seeing that the scale has 2. So we have the scale has 2, I'm assuming, because it's 2 scales. The crab or cancer has 10, which it has 8 legs and 2 pincers, so it has 10. And we got the ram, which has 4 limbs, which are the legs. I guess you can count as the neck, but I guess they didn't. But anyway, and the fish obviously has none. Alright, so what does this mean? Well, we have 4 pictures up here, so let's take a look. We have the Sagittarius. So how many limbs does it have? It has the 4 legs, so 4, and it has 2 arms, so that's 6. I was going to say 8, but no, it's not 8. It's actually 6. So we are going to hit 6. And we're going to do the middle last because that's where our item is. So we have Gemini, the 2 twins. So each twin has 4 limbs because the 2 hands and the 2 legs. So 4 and 4 are 8. So we're going to do 8. And last but not least, we have... Oh, it's Taurus. Okay, I was thinking of like what the bull is, and it's like it is Taurus. Okay, so Taurus has 4 limbs. It might have a tail, but it has 4 limbs, so the 4. 4 is correct. And the stone comes out. And we get that stone. Or step back and then get the stone. It's the Stone of Time. Ooh. What's the Stone of Time actually say? Thus the stone, a large stone with a clock-like face design on a pillar of astrology charting from it. That is so elaborate that I really got lost in thought just reading that, so wow. And apparently the nurses don't like us stealing that Stone of Time. Well, tough. I'm going to take it. So there. Anyway, we got some jammed. We got another one jammed. And we got another jammed. Alright, but this slab seemed to actually be blank last time we checked at it, so let's see what this says now. Names engraved on the lithograph. The Grim Creepers list. Yes, the head count is set, young to old, line up in order of age. Then the pathway open, awaiting them, and friends uproar in a feast of death. Interesting. That is, yeah. I really don't know what else to say with that. Can we go in here? No, we can't. It's jammed. It's peanut buttered and jammed. We got nurses. More nurses. Wait a minute. This is the old one, isn't it? Yeah. There's, yeah. Okay, so I came out of the washroom. Alright. Remember, I still don't have a map for this place. So that's jammed. Okay, so here we go. We have a locked door. And we have our next puzzle, which is, well, the alphabet. So what do we do with the alphabet? Well, it's with the slab. So this slab, we saw on the hospital, is the Grim Predators list. We actually noticed that the last slab had the Grim Predators list, so this is the list of the Grim Reaper. So here's the slab. So we need to do youngest to oldest, basically. So in that order, we got 18 Albert Lords. And then we go with 35 Lydia Funley. And then 38 Edward C. Briggs. And then Roberta T. Morgan, 45. And then 60 T. Trevor F. White. So if we actually rearrange the names in that order and take the first letter of each name, it will actually spell out alert. It really does. I don't know if I can rearrange that, but still, it does. And that's our solution to this puzzle. So it's alert. So A... Is it L? Yeah. Now I'm forgetting actually how to spell alert. But it works. There you go. Alert. And then we go in. Interesting. It just seems to be an empty room. Okay. Nothing helpful. How do you know that, Harry? Have you looked through all those boxes? There might be something in the box that's useful. Nothing helpful. Alright, where are we? Oh, lovely. We're in apparently a morgue with bodies. Bodies are laid out on the bed. I don't feel like checking out. Well, I wouldn't blame you, Harry, because, well, if one of those bloody well moved, I'd be creeped out. But there's something on the wall, so let's check it out. We have the Amulet of Solomon. Or Solomon. Eh? Let's check out that. It's the Amulet of Solomon. An element star-shaped object with 6 corners named after an ancient magician. Alright. Okay. Alright, so let's head back out because we can't really do anything else here.
Harry?
Lisa, what's the matter with you?
I get it now. Why I'm still alive even though everyone else is dead. I'm not the only one who's still walking around. I'm the same as them. I just hadn't noticed it before.
Lisa.
Stay by me, Harry. Please. I'm so scared. Help me. Save me from them. Please. Harry?
That's a little rude, Harry.
Lisa.
We're going to take a moment. So yeah, Lisa wasn't really real to begin with, sort of. She is essentially one of those puppet nurses, but is somehow more. So she wasn't really alive to begin with. So if we actually go back in the room, she's not here. All that's left is a diary on the floor. I guess we'll read it. Ask the doctor to let me quit being in charge of that patient. It's just too weird. Still alive, but with wounds that won't heal. I told the doctor I quit. I won't work in that hospital anymore. The room is filled with insects, even with the doors and the windows shut. They get in to spite me. To the hospital. Feeling bad, needing to throw up, but nothing comes out, vomiting only bile. Blood and pus flow from the bathroom's faucets. I try to stop it, but it won't turn off. Need drug. Help me. So yeah, she was basically in charge of Alessa, and she wanted to quit, but she was forced to continue on seeing this patient, and was manipulated by drugs. So it's a bit of a sad tale, definitely, and there's nothing we can do to help her at all, because when we met her, she wasn't alive to begin with. So let's continue on. Okay, so we did everything here. No, that's not the door. Let's go back here. I'm not exactly sure where the thing is that I need to be going into. Nope, it's not the one. It's not that one. It's not that one. Is it this one? Ah, here we go. Okay. Yeah, this is where we need to be. Okay, so... well, we got a clock here. So, how if we use the Stone of Time? Because, well, time... Stone of Time, clock, makes sense. And plus there's a square thing just below this clock, so maybe we can use it. But of course, we could just use the rock to smash the plate, but hey. We get the same result. And upon examining the clock, we get the Key of Hageth. Yes. Alrighty. So we are going to back up and end it off there, folks. Alright, so after that gripping emotional scene, I have to say Lisa's probably one of my favorite characters in this, because she actually shows emotion. Well, some emotion, not like the somewhat flat performances with the other guys, but still, nevertheless. I'll see you guys in the next one, where we continue in the middle of nowhere. Onward into nowhere. Good night, guys, and take care.